though.
You have to say, oh god.
Yeah. Anyway, so let's keep going.
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri,
Hello.
and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day of school and literature club? Probably. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. How the fuck is this horror?
Okay, look, see, you don't know what's going on just yet, but trust me, the wait is worth it.
Alright.
So, okay, you write poems, and so the way this
More
goes...
than one? Oh.
Okay.
So much work. Okay.
Wait, yeah.
Lit.
So you pick words, and the person that likes the word will jump up so you can kind of get a feel for what personality they have.
What? So do they?
Like-
Okay, every time I scroll over a thing, if they hop, it's their thing?
No. Like when you click it, you'll be able to tell. It's like, what
Oh!
do you want to click? Oh.
Why would you
Yeah,
let me
like that.
click it? I didn't...
I told you, if you click it, it'll do it. Like it picks it, and you'll see which one reacts to it. That's what you. So like.
Oh, so I just have to... guess. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. She likes... Wait, no, she likes horror?
Who? Yuri?
Yeah.
Yeah, she likes horror.
Horror and psychological. She likes cutesy shit. And she likes to annoy the fuck out of me first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
What is Sayori like? What?
That's Sayori.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
but...
I mean, she's always really happy. But I mean, like the whole point is, like, you pick words, you see who
Right,
reacts to what. And,
Fair enough, fair enough.
so, like, I mean, on what? You want to see who's into pain? That'd be interesting.
Oh god, it's Sayori! Oh god. Oh, fuck.
See, I knew that would happen, which is why I wanted you.
Alright. I'm trying to go for the purple-headed bitch. She seems like my type.
Is it because of the sexy voice?
Goddamn right. Yeah, see, as soon as you started with Cecil from Night Vale, it was done. Like, already found out what the end of the game is going to be. You and me, babe. Let's go. So, Kurt? Death. And it's Sayori again. What? Sayori, you got some freaky shit going on, bitch. I don't want any part of it. Dream. Okay. Anime. Fucking weeboo asses.
Well, anime will definitely be Natsuki.
Wait, Natsuke was the pink-haired one in the middle?
Yeah, she's the
Okay,
weeaboo, too.
Yuri, Natsuki, Sayori.
But where's Monica?
Monica's just not an option. Which is good.
Yeah.
Monica's a popular bitch. I don't fuck with people like that. Not just because they are so drastically out of my league that I would never ever get the opportunity to speak to them. But because fuck people like that.
You know, the words you're picking are supposed to be in a poem.
Are they? I wasn't even paying any attention. This is gonna be the weirdest fucking poem in existence. Okay.
Massacre. Or unending. Those sound great.
Massacre. Yep. Lit.
Doki Doki!
Well, Doki Doki literally is like the sound of a heart beating for animation purposes.
What?
Like,
How the
ba-boom,
fuck
ba-boom
is that?
for American, Doki Doki is like the sound they use for describing heartbeat.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Alright, cultural differences. Alright. UwU. Again, Sayori with grief. Okay, so anything remotely related to trauma, it's Sayori. Okay, she's just low-key a sadist. She's got a red room in her fucking basement. That's why she's so
Sadist?
obsessive. Yeah, Sayori's a sadist. I've already figured this out.
Okay. Yeah. I love you click Melancholy and Yuri's jumping for joy.
Woohoo! The sad.
Sand.
Insight.
Oh, the sad. Sorry, I thought you was like sand. I'm like, wait, is this
Fester.
just the Anakin Skywalker now? I don't like sand. It's coarse and gets everywhere.
Sweet Christ. Amazing intellectual engulfment. I don't even know what that fucking means, but we're gonna click it. She liked it. Engulfment, or whatever the fuck. Nibble.
It's to radiate or something, I think.
No. It's irradiate?
To radiate, like radiate, shine brightly, if I refulgent. I'm
So
think
like
that's right.
a sun. Inferno. Misfortune. It's a nuke. Siori, you creepy bitch. Shame. Siori, god damn.
And I feel like she's masochistic, if anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She's both sadistic masochist. Siori's just like hard ass switch. Haven't sent poof. Games.
I feel like poof is like the cutesy thing.
Siori, fuck off. You're ruining my answers here. I'm trying to get with fucking what's her name? Cecil.
Yuri.
It's definitely
I don't
Cecil.
know. Time might work for Yuri then.
Oh, fucking Christ.
Hi again, zombie. Glad to see you didn't run away from us.
Nah.
Sorry, I had to.
Alright. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word.
So what are you all up to tomorrow? My friends want me to make masks. Jen is talking about it. You're making masks? That's pretty bomb. Like, what are you talking about? Streaming?
The idea is to, well, it honestly depends on what Ryan's doing. This is something we're going to coordinate after the stream because I don't want to put him on the spot. But we will discuss it later. But it's, honestly, everything I do is last second. He really tries to get me to prepare beforehand, but preparation is an overrated concept.
Yeah. You know, I just gave a thumbs up, and I don't have a camera on. Even in our Discord call, I don't have a camera on. I don't know why I did that.
There's got to be a way for me to get your camera on here. Well, I mean, there is, but it's... Well, I'm back in the literature club. It was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already here, though.
Thanks for keeping your promise, zombie. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you.
You saying I've got commitment issues, bitch?
Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Again, with you making these fucking assumptions.
Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack.
Okay, no, see, Natsuki is the BDSM queen. Okay, I gotta figure it out now.
Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year.
Siori needs to stop opening her big fucking mouth.
And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what.
Isn't that the game plan?
But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Jesus fucking Christ, woman. It's not that deep, calm down.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Ha! Fucking weeb. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
No. No, I need to do that the other way around.
What?
I was gonna say mangaka, except I was gonna say the other way around,
Oh.
and that would not go well.
Wait, what?
Okay, manica, like mangaka, like Monica and manga put together. I'll send it to you in Discord. It's just not good.
I don't even know what you're talking about. Swiftly defeated. Excuse me. English. Swiftly defeated. Natsuki plops back into her seat. You know what, guys? Excuse me while I ignore live for a minute. I've got something important to learn here. My notifications are not cooperating.
It's just how you say it. That's all.
I have to know now. I must know.
Don't worry, guys.
Dude, really?
What? What is that? Oh, you're fucking dumb. What?
That's why I said it the other way around.
I can't with you right now.
Zombie always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. Yay! I mean, he helps me with busy work without even asking.
You're welcome.
How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. It's so weird to watch you from my second story window when your room's a fucking mess. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so?
God damn it, Sayori.
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Zombie can become good friends too.
Sayori. UwU. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into, you dumb bitch. But, okay, so for every silence, I'm just gonna drop an UwU.
Okay.
Like, it's just
Oh, you even brought you something today, you know.
Wait, Sayori?
Me?
That's you. Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
Sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. What if it's AIDS?
Give him AIDS. I just love AIDS.
Oh my god, I fucking hate you.
Is that so?
Yeah, it won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be.
All right. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a...
I'm sorry, what was that? I missed. Don't die.
You're good.
Dude, you seriously, we just offered you AIDS. Why are you already sick?
Fucking Corona, you're good.
So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read.
You people are fucking assholes.
And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted.
Oh, we have a study meeting. I've got to stop making these jokes. I keep thinking this is like fucking college. These are high school. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Oh, God.
Sorry, I got distracted. You're the one that makes Renaissance Fair costumes and cosplays? Oh, awesome. That's pretty cool.
Lit. Need a mask? I appreciate it when I have several. She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. I was saying you need like in order to deal with the people. Yeah, that's probably smart, honestly. Like, I've seen a lot of people shitting on the concept of masks lately, saying that certain ones don't inherently protect you from everything, but it's just important to carry or to keep on you some kind of face cover in public. It's courteous if nothing else to others. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. It didn't even tell me what the fucking book was. I enthusiastically take the book. It just says something that I'll like.
They didn't say it. Yeah, they didn't say what it was yet. Ooh. Well, you can read it at your own pace.
Thanks for giving me permission to read this book at what rate I want to.
I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression. like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. At the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sinks another glance at me. Our eyes meet for a split second.
UwU.
But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just facing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so...
That's the book you gave me, right?
Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason.
Just curious. How come you have 2 copies of the same book?
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, oh no, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them.
I see. I need to leave the club. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I say as I put it in my locker, a place that I will never touch again until the end of the year.
I'm so glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's cursed, and there's super glue on it. It's a very engaging and relatable story.
I fucking can't. Is that so? What's it about, anyway?
Your reaction was great.
Oh, sweet Christ.
Well...
Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Ah, it's your comrade. Welcome to the movement, sister. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Illuminati confirmed.
Alright. I just wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister.
And like that, you've lost me.
But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison.
Oh, so it's a fanfic.
And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust.
It's a sappy fanfic.
No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart.
Well, at least the
Wait, that sounds
concepts
like
are
me.
original. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere.
Well, I mean, welcome to Night Vale. I mean... or no, wait.
Yuri gently
Yes,
giggles. Oh,
Gently
son.
giggles.
I can't with this fucking game.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Zombie?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy this kind of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
It's basically putting a band-aid on a sucking chest wound. The mask is basically a courtesy placebo. I mean, not precisely. It does block up to 60% of what you would generally sneeze out or breathe in. It just doesn't cover all the particulates. So it at least essentially
guess it
halves
also
your
depends
chance
on what
of inhaling.
Well, no, I mean, it also depends on what kind of mask you're using. Like, if you're using, like, a painter's mask, like a N95 mask, that does have a pretty decent seal if you have, like, a clean-shaven face.
Well, yeah, but we were
So that
talking
kinda
about
helps.
homemade cloth masks.
Oh, true. Although I have a homemade cloth mask that I can. It's like a pocket. You can put like filters inside of it, so that helps.
Lit. You know, coffee
mean,
filters actually work really great if you can set up something to hold it. As long as you've got that covering your face, it works about as well as the 95s. Yeah, I totally forget that Yuri is into these things.
Into masks.
Masochism.
Oh, okay.
She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
Maybe it's the hair dye that turned her hair purple.
Probably.
It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I?
You just said some profound shit. Like, what's up, waifu? What you got going
Sorry,
on?
I mean, all hail, all praise the mighty glow cloud. I mean, not again.
Oh, sweet Christ. I don't have a soft meat crown to deal with this right now.
For those of you unfamiliar with that reference, please listen to the Welcome to Night Vale podcast.
The
I'm
greatest goddamn thing you will ever hear in your life.
Indeed, indeed. I'm sorry.
Hey! Don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people.
People are gross anyways, it's fine.
So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange, like, let me put pages under your skin, or let me write things on your forehead.
I mean, writing things on foreheads and putting pages
become-
under skin are drastically different.
You must become a book. I mean, you know, if I say something strange, obviously.
You know what? I think I left my stove on, so I'm Audi 5000. Also playing this game while shooting fireballs where it's at. I know it's not Fireball, it's Admiral Nelson. But close enough.
Unless that's for what you're saying for yourself. In that case, rock on. But
Fuck yeah. Fireball for the win. I haven't had that in a minute because it causes really ridiculous amounts of acid reflux now. Because of drinking it for like 2 years straight.
I mean, I'm sorry for saying something strange, like drinking Fireball.
Yuri. Oh, you're drinking. Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry,
oh,
Yuri.
and please stop me if I start talking too much.
Okay, Yuri. I'm gonna
Especially
need you.
backwards.
Shut the fuck.
In
That's-
Enochian.
Oh
I mean,
god. Yuri, are you okay? That's... I really don't think you need to worry. I really don't hear what you say anyways. All I hear is wah, 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 wah. Like, have you ever seen Charlie Brown? That's essentially that. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. Or pretend to listen. It's a literature club, after all.
Wah, wah. Wah, 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 wah. Well, that's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
Wah, 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 wah. I mean, you don't have to.
What are you saying? No, see, the wah-wah was appropriate there. Ouch as to the acid reflux from Fireball? I mean, yeah. But, like, some pretty good years. Those 2 years. Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it.
UwU.
Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
That's... I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. Okay, now hold on.
Okay,
At that point, there needs to be the Pornhub theme.
No.
Okay. Allegedly, because these are high school students, whether they're virtual or not.
I mean, they're all 18-year-old
that is
high school
reading in
students.
company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
All right.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, it's just a little fucking creepy. Maybe a little distracting, or the feeling is somewhat disconcerting. He said comforting.
That's it, comforting.
I know he said comforting, but it's fucking creepy. Yuri's in the corner of my eye.
How did she fit there?
I fucking hate you. What's wrong to deal with this right now? I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
So I cover the pages, be like, read your own.
Sketch-ass bitch.
Sorry. I was just...
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? Jesus Christ. I have friends like that. People that just apologize for no fucking reason all the time. Like,
They're called Canadian.
may as well be. Hey, I know a very aggressive Canadian. Honestly, I don't think I've ever met any super nice ones.
Oh, I've met plenty of fierce Canadians, but I've also met several of the stereotypes. But yeah,
Sounds
no, I know
like
what you're
you
talking
know
about, the
those
apologizing a
headphones.
lot thing. I've kind of grown up doing that, so, you know.
God damn it, Ryan.
I'm sorry.
I will fucking... You really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do.
Woo.
I don't really mean to.
Woo.
Sorry. I mean, exclamation point.
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them.
Oh. Wait, that's not the right voice at all.
You're doing great.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. It is really obnoxiously specifically describing how they're turning the pages here.
Well, I mean, if anything, it just tells me this game was made by an American company because books would go the other way in Japan.
I mean, fair enough, but my god, I'm never going to get that 15 seconds of my life back, nor this 10 complaining about it.
Well, true, but we're doing cool voices while doing it.
Fair point. But in holding it like this... Wait, what did you do?
I said, oh yes. Anyway.
We're a little even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I could feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready?
Please don't
Also,
ask me that
in the
right
chat-
now.
Also in the chat, can I get a...
No, it cut out. You gotta say it again.
Oh yeah.
Can we get it in the chat, pretty please?
Oh, wow. Actually,
Also-
wait, hold on. Goldschlager. Sounds normally... Oh. Yeah, it's my headphones. Sorry, I just saw that. Anyway.
Eh?
Yeah. Turn the page.
Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glanced over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Jesus Christ, dude, you're assuming a little bit much.
Ah, you ignoramus. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? You
Jesus
little
Christ,
boy.
with the fucking... Okay, so they're all sadists, and 2 of them are masochist switches. Neat.
I don't sorry. I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer.
Can you not say that with that smirk on your face? Stop fucking looking at me, creepy ass bitch.
It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she finishes the page before me. So I turn it by my own volition. What an asshole.
So it's like you're halfway through the first page, she's already done, just sits there waiting for 5 minutes, just like, dum-de-dum-dum. This
Well,
is how I'm spending my 15 seconds.
Okay, but what if he doesn't know that he's faster than her and she's too polite to say anything? So, like,
Well,
she's
she's
only
already read the
halfway
book,
through the
so-
page and he just turns it. Has she? Because it seems an awful lot like she was reading it just so they'd have something to relate to.
I mean, either she was saying rereading, or she was saying reading a couple times, just
Well-
stuttering the same place.
I feel like she was lying. Can't trust Yuri. But still, it's just such a dick move, like, without making sure they finish the page, because if she's halfway through, if she hadn't read it, theoretically, he's just like, fuck you. But I guess she told me that, so it's fine that I'm flipping it. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb's gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Why is this so fucking descriptive? This is obnoxious.
It's a novel, man. It's a visual novel.
Yeah, I can fucking tell. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Morbid. Doesn't know what a fucking space bubble is.
You think so?
Also, Sorry. Jin says, also, Doki Doki Literature Club is so much better with Metal Gear Solid voices. Thank you, I try.
it? Wait. Oh. Okay, see, you think he sounds like Solid Snake too, right? But he has no idea who Solid Snake is. So,
I just pulled this voice out of nowhere.
yeah, like, he's trying, he doesn't even realize he's trying David Hayter voice, but he's doing David Hayter voice. Okay,
Well,
sorry.
this isn't Portal 2. Yes, it's Portal, okay. Don't question me, this is definitively Portal. This is just another one of the
Obviously,
test zones.
look, I mean, Yuri is just the name that
GLaDOS
Again.
took up.
no, not Gladys, what's the other one?
Wheatley?
Wheatley. It's Wheatley's given name, chosen name now that he's changed genders.
Oh, sorry. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Did
How
Wheatley?
does she? What?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she's also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like, there are quotation marks on this, so he's saying this shit out loud.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I can't see myself, because thankfully the camera doesn't show up for me whenever I'm streaming. Which is a big issue with streaming with PlayStation, because a lot of times the camera will cover up really important information. But through these streaming programs, I don't have to look at myself.
Oh, wait, let me see. I can look at you.
I know you can, you creeping ass bastard.
You know me.
UwU. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
I see. I didn't know the hole in my head wasn't covered.
Oh, Cecil. You remain silent for a moment.
I mean, I can stay silent. I mean, you have to.
Oh,
go to the next.
sorry, I was
Yeah.
reading the comments. just like Wheatley. Wheatley is my favorite chaotic evil dumbass. I haven't finished Portal 2, so no spoilers yet.
But zombie, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her.
Well, that's what you get for giving me all these backhanded compliments, raggedy-ass bitch.
That's so embarrassing that you think that.
I feel kind of bad now. Wait! I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing.
UwU.
I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. I can't with the fucking faces of these characters, man.
Oh, what are you saying all of a sudden? Sorry, you left it on. I kept on going. Oh, what are you saying all of a sudden? UwU. I mean, UwU. Okay, everyone.
What the fuck did you just say?
UwU, because it said I. It was pause, but there was the ellipses. So.
I get
Okay,
why.
everyone. UwU! Exclamation.
I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other.
Yes, I created a fucking masterpiece, okay? Didn't actually write anything comprehensible, but I just took lists of words. It's practically a haiku. I think you're gonna be impressed.
We might not have enough time if we wait too long.
Well, if you guys stop talking so fucking much, we might get this done.
Sorry, I'm just realizing the way I'm talking like Monica makes me sound like a teacher. Maybe it's because my parents are both teachers and I know how they talk to little kids.
I mean, it's fair enough, considering Monica's not really an option as a person, so I assume she's being seen as an authority figure.
May as well be a teacher. Yeah, sure.
Your exhale spared from finishing her thought.
Is that alright, Yuri?
Is that alright? Yeah. This is an amazing song. 9 crimes, chasing something.
I'm sorry, I mean, I'm still gonna stick with the teacher voice, but just let this thought sit in your head. I could have chosen the voice of, like, old school voice actor Jill Valentine to use for Monica.
Oh, sweet Christ.
You're right!
That's fantastic. Oh, good night, Jen. You stay safe, too. Watch out for the Rona.
Oh, wait, what? Jen? What? Oh, alright, Jen. Talk to you later. Yeah, I mean, it is almost midnight, so fair enough.
Is it?
But, not yet.
Oh.
Not
It's...
yet. Not yet.
Okay, before we get into the poem reading, let's go ahead and save it and call it for the eve.
You sure?
Yeah, so we can make everyone come back and watch it later so they can see this disaster.
No, I mean, here. You'll see when the poems come up, so we'll... Okay. You look kind of down. Here. You'll know when to save. You're good.
But I was gonna... Okay.
No, you know... I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not... It's fine.
You released your hand to the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Ow, you bitch. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I read it with you?
I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way.
In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. You're obviously not good on picking up on clues, friend. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know.
That's good reasoning. Fuck you for calling my book boring in the beginning. I mean, in that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time.
She just acknowledges that the book is boring, okay? So don't at me. Alright. I stand up. I needed a whole line for that, letting everyone know that I stood up in this classroom where you can't really see shit, so it's probably not relevant to anything.
I mean, you know, sometimes you just have to be like, but wait, how are you reading your poem standing up? Did you stand up? There was a line way back there. I stood up. Oh, you're right.
You're right!
I'm sorry, I didn't realize this is fucking Oregon Trail.
Or D&D.
Oh, sweet Christ. I want to stand up. Roll for initiative. What? I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, and then slip it back into my bag.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
It was fucking A1, baby. Yeah. My relaxation ends. Oh god, I realize it's not actually a poem, it's just a random series of words. What have I done? I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
We have to do this
And with
one-on-one.
And with that, Blue, if you want to save, now's the time.
That's fair. Thank you guys oh so very much for watching. This is your favorite, whatever the fuck I'm called on this channel, signing out.
And also, Obdur Mission 13.
Yee.
Since I'm here, may as well say my name.
Stop watching now, I'll just have to end the stream.
Oh, fine then.
Stop fucking looking at me.